Thank you, Destiny. Now to the latest out of Kirk County, where the Hill Country flooding disaster has reached a new stage. Tonight, the death toll from Kerr County alone stands at 107, with 3 people still unaccounted for. This right here is new video from your South Texas Ford dealer Sky Fox of the Guadalupe River. Kerr County commissioners say crews are now moving away from search and rescue operations into recovery mode. Their meeting was closed to the public today, but was live streamed.
Our model is showing heights of 40 feet, and we already know from talking to people 55 feet on some parts of the river. You can't live through that. Yep. It was a tsunami. It was an inland tsunami, and it ripped everything up.
That's the county's floodplain manager, Charlie Hastings. He says the flood came in like a giant hurricane and just sat over the South Fork of the Guadalupe River drainage basin. County commissioners did not want to talk about why their emergency alert system was not activated sooner, but did say DPS and Texas Rangers dramatically lowered the number of missing people to 3.
A Kirk County man says the bodies of 10 flood victims have been recovered from his property along the Guadalupe River. Fox SA's Karina Hollingsworth joins us now with where he plans to search next.
The owner of this land's cabin was washed away into the Guadalupe River in the Kerr County flood. But he's not focusing on rebuilding. Instead, he's focusing on closure after 10 bodies were found on its 2-mile stretch of land.
The very first body,
oh, wow.
it was down here right at the bottom of this.
Mike Richards says it haunts him that he wasn't able to help the first victim on his property because there were signs he was still alive.
It was a man that he'd been bleeding, you know, and that just indicates to me that he was alive when he was here, you know, and I just, you know, I don't know if I could have saved him or not. I just would have liked to have had the opportunity to try.
While the images are burned in his memory, Richard says he feels it in his heart to push on to find others.
That's somebody's granddad was there, you know, somebody's dad, somebody's son. I mean, they mean a lot to people, you know. I just glad to bring him closure for his family.
With the help of more than 200 volunteers, Richards was able to search almost every corner of his land.
One was found in a tree, and the rest of them were found by the river.
But there is one corner he says still needs to be searched.
One spot just right over there, and it's probably not, you know, maybe 50 by maybe 100 feet that's still concerning to me.
So it's this area over here that's just weighing on your heart, where you think there may be someone over there resting?
Yeah.
Have you connected with any of the families?
No, I haven't. I hope to make a memorial one day and meet some of them.
Richard says he will continue to search his portion of the Guadalupe River for at least another week. Reporting for Fox SA, I'm Karina Hollingsworth.
Melissa Vega at the live desk. Well, happening right now, we are also learning tonight the head of FEMA's search and rescue branch has just resigned. The FEMA chief had been with the agency for more than 10 years. FEMA has been under fire since the Hill Country flooding disaster. According to sources, Chief Ken Pogrek told FEMA colleagues that the delayed response was the tipping point that led to him putting in his resignation. It took more than 72 hours for Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to authorize the deployment of FEMA's search and rescue network, while the now former FEMA chief's resignation letter didn't mention the flooding in the Hill Country. It did say that he was returning to the Philadelphia Fire Department. Secretary Noem was actually in Kerrville back on July 5th. The Department of Homeland Security has defended its response to the flooding, stressing the secretary initially tapped into other DHS assets, including rescue teams from the U.S. Coast Guard and Border Patrol, and over time, as a need for FEMA resources arose, those requests received the secretary's approval. That is the latest from the live desk. Ashley?